Well, welcome to Juneau. Our ship is right here, and we are in town. There are a few docks. We're lucky enough to get the southern one, which puts us right into town. So we're going to go hit a few key places and get some food because I'm hungry. We just got done walking a little over 4.5 miles going to Mendenhall Glacier. It is raining, if you can't tell by the rain in my raincoat. So hopefully it holds up enough to where I can get some good video. But when you come out here, take a left from the cruise port. If you like Filipino food, they got Filipino food right here. It's pretty much barbecue type. There's a place over here also that has reindeer hot dogs. There is a blue building here. It is called the Hangar Pub and Grill. That is actually where Alaska Airlines got their start running float planes. So let's go check out this stuff and see how awesome Juneau is. Juneau is one of the most beautiful places in the world, and it's the capital of Alaska. But if you check out their Capitol building, it's the ugliest Capitol building around. I'm going to flip this around. You're going to see an American flag and Alaska flag. That building is the Capitol. For being one of the most beautiful places in the world, and for it being a capital, they didn't put too much money into their building, did they? All right, we're getting close to the Hangar Bar and Grill. I can smell the food. I am starving, so I can't wait to see what they got on the menu. Like I said, this building right here is where Alaska Airlines got their start. Now look at them. So if you're thinking about starting a business, go do it, because everybody started off somewhere small. Jeff Bezos started off in his garage. Now look at him. Well, I got the burger and fries and Long Island iced tea, and it was really good. Service pretty good. Good environment, good atmosphere. People are friendly. We're talking for a little bit. Person next to me just moved to Juneau about a year ago from Wisconsin. We'll talk about driving the Alcan and stuff like that. But we're going to go down Franklin Street. Franklin Street is the more traditional, like, sell stuff. That's where more of the made in Alaska souvenirs are. Then we're going to proceed down to the Diamond District. If the rain will hold up, the Diamond District is basically where all the souvenir shops that have all the made in China stuff is, and then a lot of jewelry shops as well. So I'm going to assume there's probably a Diamonds International there as well. So I'm so glad that he's not here to spend money, but I do miss her being on the cruise, because this is like the first trip in the past 3 years and she hasn't been on with me, so it's weird not having my travel partner with me. But let's go check out Juneau. No Stop to Juneau is complete without visiting Patsy Ann. Now, Patsy Ann is a dog that used to greet everybody as they would come into port into Juneau. The locals would always pet her. She would be friendly and grateful for meeting them. They would leave food and water out for her. And then one day, Patsy Ann went missing. So they were looking for her, couldn't find her. Somebody talked to the vet, or not the vet, the dog catcher. And the dog catcher said that they had Patsy Ann because it's a civilized city and didn't need dog running around loose. So they raised money, got Patsy Ann out of the animal shelter, got her shots, got her dental work, got her a collar, and then brought her back to the dock and let her free. And the dog catcher didn't mess with anybody else or Patsy Ann anymore. When Patsy Ann died, the locals built a casket for her. And when low tide came out, they buried her out in the channel so that she can continue to greet the sailors and visitors of Juneau. So they've erected a statue for Patsy Ann, and this is it. So if you come to Juneau, make sure you come say hi to Patsy Ann, rub her nose, and just give her a little Juneau, and you'll get some Juneau love back, because the atmosphere around here is just very welcoming, just like Patsy Ann. So our next stop is going to be the Red Dog Saloon. The Red Dog Saloon is on its third location right now, and it is where Wyatt Earp checked his gun in but never checked it out. So apparently his gun is still hanging up behind the bar. So let's go check that out. So there's a long line at the Red Dog Saloon. So we're going to continue down Franklin Street, and we'll circle back. Hopefully we'll be able to see it. So in Juneau, when it's raining and it's 44 degrees outside and you're cold, what do? You go to the Heritage Coffee and Brewing Company and you get yourself a hot chocolate. When you're in the Old Town Juneau, there is a place that's got a white covered tent, like that one right there. But it is a food truck pavilion. So they have 4 different kind of food trucks here. They got fish, they got burgers, they got crepes, and then they got Filipino. So there's 4 different types of foods over there. If you're hungry and want to just go to a food truck, it's right there. It's at the intersection of Franklin Street and yeah, it's on Franklin Street, but there's no cross street for it. So by the Winter Pond building, built in 1900. apparently the fudge is really good because there's a line there. So we're working our way back to the Red Dog Saloon. Hopefully the line has died down. Apparently one of the bartenders there wrote a book, and he's in there today doing a signing, and that's what's causing the long lines. Hopefully I can make my way through. So while we walk around, here's a little Juneau trivia. What is the number one economic driver in the city of Juneau? So what is the number one economic driver in the city of Juneau? So we're gonna go look around some more. We're now getting into the Diamond District. So we're gonna go look at some more stuff and I'll give you the answer. You may be surprised. So, probably won't believe me unless I show you. But if you want to stay warm in the wintertime, they do have fur bikinis. I don't know what you do with them because I don't think that they're waterproof, but they do have fur bikinis. So in Fairbanks they had an awesome fudge shop, so I'm going to try the fudge here. So I got a piece, a really big piece, so actually 3 pieces with walnut, with pecan, and no nuts. So let's see. So I got not neutered, and neutered. All right, so you made it to the end of the Diamond District. I'm right over by the Visitor Center and Information Center. Tracy's King Crab Shack is right here. I heard they got some really good crabs. I was told that the Dungeness crab is a lot better than the king crab and the other crab that they have over there. So if you like some crab, you can go over there and check it out. But I'm gonna go check out the Golden Tram and see if I can get on there and back before the cruise leaves. Go up to the top and see what I can see. You definitely want to pack wet weather gear when you come to Juneau, for sure. Do you remember what I said at the beginning of the video about the Diamonds International? Well, check it out. I'm not always right, but I am damn near always right. So we made it into the saloon, and right behind the bar is Wyatt Earp's gun. So he checked it in, but he never claimed it. Well, known for its swinging doors and sawdust floors, the Red Dog Saloon is one of the oldest saloons in the state of Alaska. Wyatt Earp checked in his gun and he never checked it out. And the owner put sawdust floors in there because when it was first set up, it was full of miners and prospectors and people that would just travel with gold and silver. And when they got drunk and fought or fell, it would fall out of their pockets. So with the sawdust, they could never find it. And at the end of the day, you'd sweep everything up, sift through it, and clean up again. Well, that completes our time here in Juneau, Alaska. If you have any questions about it, let me know. If you want to book your own Alaskan cruise, or you just want to know what the best itinerary is for the interior, let me know. I've lived here for 7 years. I got a pretty good idea of where to go, where not to go, and how to maximize your time. So until next time, I'll see you next trip.